I'm going to be ranking the best small forwards in NBA 2K23 My Team. We have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 20 to 25 of the best small forwards in the game. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite small forwards in the game right now, and let me know what you guys would change about my tier list. But the first guy I want to talk about is going to be Diamond Carmelo Anthony. I think he's going to be kind of in the middle. I think he's going to be in that B tier category. Still a very elite small forward, 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. But the best thing about Carmelo Anthony is going to be the jump shot. The fact that he's got this fast of a jump shot, if you guys haven't used it in game, it's one of the fastest releases in my team. So I would say Carmelo Anthony going to be a great offensive card. Just defensively, definitely going to be a liability, but it's nice he's got like a 94 ball handle with an 83 speed with ball, having Hall of Fame killer combos and ankle breakers. So I will say Carmelo Anthony still probably going to be a B tier small forward. Looking at Diamond AK-47, he's going to provide you with some pretty good defense, but I don't think he's really that good of a small forward anymore. He's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. Like I said, he's going to give you some good defense, 90 block, 90 steal, 90 lateral quickness with an 86 perimeter and an 80 interior defense. But other than that, I mean, he's really not going to do anything crazy, not going to go into the basket, not going to be the best 3-point shooter, doesn't have that good of a release. So AK, I mean, he's still going to be in C tier. He's definitely still runnable, but I would say there's a lot better of options. Talking about Pink Diamond Scottie Pippen, 1000% going to be in that S tier category. He's not a top he's not the best or the second best small forward anymore, in my opinion, but he's still a very good small forward, 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. He is an absolute beast on the offensive and defensive end. He's got a 97 perimeter defense, 97 lateral quickness with a 96 steal. So he's going to be a great defender, but then we all know his jump shot in game is one of the better releases, especially for a small forward. So Scottie Pippen for me, guys, is definitely going to be in that S tier category. If you guys don't know, S tier is going to be my top 5 small forwards in the game, and I do think Pippen is going to be somewhere in that top 5. Talking about Pink Diamond Antoine Jameson, I think he's probably going to be in that B tier category. I mean, maybe even C tier. Like, this Antoine card really isn't the best, 6'8" with a 7'4" wingspan. His jump shot, though, in my opinion, is absolutely terrible. He does have Carmelo Anthony upper, which is nice, but this base, the Brook Lopez, not a big fan of it at all. And then stats wise, I mean, he's going to be a solid all-around card. Can't really move the ball in his hands, but he does have Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Claymore, corner specialist, green machine, and volume shooter. So I will say Antoine probably going to be in the B tier, maybe either low B tier or high C tier category. Talking about Diamond Kuzma, I'm gonna throw him in that A tier category. He's going to be our first A tier small forward. I think he's just a better Carmelo Anthony. They are very similar on the court, very similar height and wingspan, same thing with player model in game. Just Kuzma is just going to be Carmelo Anthony with a lot better of defense. They basically have the same type of jump shot, super fast. I like Kuzma's release a little bit more, but they're both super fast releases that are very easy to green. You can maybe say Carmelo's better with the ball in his hands, but for what they do on the court, I think Kuzma is just going to be a better Carmelo Anthony at the small forward position. So for me, he's going to be in that A tier category. Talking about Diamond Chuck Persons, this card, I mean, he absolutely stinks in my opinion. This card is terrible, 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan. I mean, 58 steal, 48 block, only a 75 driving dunk. He can't handle the ball that well. He's not fast. I mean, I guess the only thing he can do is shoot. So if his jump shot's decent, then maybe he's an okay card, because he does have Hall of Fame Claymore, green machine, slippery off ball, and an 89 3 ball and a 94 mid range. But other than that, I mean, the card is very bad. So I would say he's probably going to be in that D tier category. Diamond MPJ, I think is going to be in that A tier category. He's a very well-rounded small forward. So I'm going to put him a little bit above a guy like Carmelo Anthony. Talking about Diamond Dennis Rodman, I think he might honestly be in that S tier category. I'm going to keep him in high A tier for now, but I think we'll probably move him up into that S tier later in the video. If you guys don't know, Dennis Rodman is an absolute beast at that small forward spot. He's 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. We all know he's going to be probably the best defender in the game, 94 interior defense, 90 perimeter with a 90 steal and a 90 block. So defensively and rebounding wise, I mean, he's going to be probably the best in the game. He's also got 90 strength, 90 vertical, super fast for the small forward position, 89 speed, 89 acceleration. You guys might be saying 73 ball. It is a little bit low, but he can get, like, you know, catch and shoot, guard up, green machine. He can get some good shooting badges. And this release, you might think Patrick Ewing and Xavier Tillman is a bad release, but for some reason this jump shot is actually not that bad. And in the catch and shoot situation, especially if you have those necessary badges on him, I mean, he's a pretty good 3-point shooter, and he's just going to make up for it with how good of a defender and a rebounder he is. So I'd say Dennis Rodman, I'm going to move him into S tier. I think he's a top 5 small forward in the game. Definitely going to be kind of number 4 and number 5, but definitely going to be an elite small forward. Definitely An S tier small forward, guys, gonna be Pink Diamond LeBron. We don't even have to look at that card in 2KDB. We all know he's gonna be a top 5 small forward. LeBron basically good at everything with a really good jump shot this year. So in my opinion, definitely gonna be in that S tier category. An A tier small forward, I think is gonna be Diamond Wiggins. I think Wiggins is very solid. He does fit the meta really well, being a really good slasher and a decent defender. He's also 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan. Defensively, not gonna be the greatest, but I think he's gonna be solid all around. And like I said, gonna fit the meta perfectly, with being a great slasher with a 95 driving dunk and a 97 vertical, super fast, 93 speed, 93 acceleration, with also having that Hall of Fame limitless takeoff badge is definitely nice to have. He's also got the Michael Jordan dribble style, the normal leaner, and he does have a pretty good jump shot as well. So I would say Wiggins for small forward gonna be somewhere in that A tier category. Talking about Amethyst Jeremy Grant, I'm really tempted to put him in that B tier category. I think I'm going to put him in B tier. Like this Jeremy Grant card, I know he's a moments card, I know he's free, but he's an absolute beast. I can't even lie to you. Like, this Jeremy Grant card is actually really good. 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan. I mean, the stats all around are really solid with some pretty good goal badges like Clamp Breaker and quick first step on goal, which is really nice. You know, Challenger, Chase Down Artist, Post Lockdown. He's got Silver Clamps, Menace. I think this card is very solid all around, and he does have a pretty good jump shot and the normal leaner. So I would say Jeremy Grant probably going to be either in the high C tier or B tier category. Talking about Tim Thomas, I mean, this card we literally don't even have to talk about. He's in his own tier for small forwards. He's in his own tier for every single card in the game. I mean, he literally is the best card in the game, and it's not even close. So he's definitely going to be in that S tier category. 6'10", 7'2" wingspan. I mean, you guys can just look at the stats, look at the badges, and he's got probably the best jump shot in the game. He's got the best dribble sigs, and he's got some of the best dunking animations. So Tim Thomas, 1000% going to be in that S tier category. Looking at the next small forward here, going to be Pink Diamond Draymond. I think I'm going to put him a little bit lower than I think a lot of people would put him on this list. I'm going to go B tier. I think he's pretty solid. Also, I'm going to move Jeremy Grant down into that C tier category. I think he's really good, but I think he's going to be a little bit worse than guys like Draymond and Carmelo Anthony. But yeah, Draymond, a very good defender, but really nothing crazy. I think he's definitely a solid small forward. Looking at Diamond Mikal Bridges, I kind of want to put him in the A tier category, but I'm going to put him in high B tier for now. I think he's a very elite small forward, obviously going to be a great defender. Pink Diamond Gordon Hayward, definitely going to be in the A tier category. I mean, if we're talking about a just complete all-around beast, it's going to be Gordon Hayward. He's 6'8". I mean, just look at the stats, very well rounded, has some really good Hall of Fame shooting badges, including blinders, catch and shoot, corner specialist, Deadeye, mini magician, space creator. He's got gold claymore, amped, green machine. Like, he's just a very well-rounded small forward, so I'm going to put him in my A tier category. Pink Diamond Brandon Ingram, guys, I think I'm going to move these guys down to C tier. That might be a little bit low, but I really don't think these cards are that good. I'd much rather run a guy like Mikal Bridges, Draymond Green, or a guy like Carmelo. So I think those guys, Antoine and Brandon Ingram, are going to be in that C tier category. Pink Diamond, Jermaine O'Neal. Pink Diamond James Worthy, I think's going to be a top 5 small forward, but I'm going to keep him in A tier for now. I might move him up into the S tier later in the video, but we all know James Worthy going to be an absolute beast at the power forward spot and still super elite at small forward as well. Talking about Pink Diamond Larry Johnson, I think he's going to go kind of middle of the tier list, going to be in that B tier category. I mean, if you look at the card on 2KDB, doesn't really excel at anything necessarily. 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. He's got some pretty all-around good stats. He's going to be really good at going to the basket. He's super strong, like has a really good player model in game with having that Hall of Fame bully badge. I just wish this card had a little bit better of a jump shot, but I think Larry Johnson, like I said, going to be a decent small forward, probably deserving to go in that B tier category. Pink Diamond Kawhi Leonard, definitely going to be in that A tier spot. Pink Diamond Tatum, once again, also going to be in that A tier spot. Two very good small forwards that not many people talk about, but are still going to be very elite. Pink Diamond Peja going to be on the same level as guys like Antoine and Brandon Ingram, and then Paul Pierce, probably one of the worst cards in the game in my opinion, going to go in that D tier category. So we got to move one of these guys from A tier up into S tier, and I will say I'm definitely going to go Worthy. Right, I'm going to go Worthy, Braun, Pippen, and Tim Thomas for sure in my S tier category. But for that last fifth spot, let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Out of everybody in A tier, who would you guys move up into that S tier category? I think for me, if it's not Dennis Rodman, I think I'm really tempted to put Kawhi Leonard over Rodman, or maybe even a guy like Kyle Kuzma. I'm going to keep my list like this with having Robin in that top 5, but let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, guys, also Michael Porter Jr., I think I'm going to move down to B tier. I think he's in a very elite small forward, just there's some better guys in that A tier spot. So let me know what you guys think about the tier list in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.